Hi everyone, I'm Ashley, and the audience that I want to target are people that don't want to vaccinate their children. Vaccines prevent deadly diseases. Vaccines play a critical role in reducing childhood mortality with an estimated 7.5 million lives saved over the last 10 years. One of the reasons we must actively promote vaccinations is most people don't fear the actual disease itself. They feel like they're untouchable, or some people are just the type of people that don't think things can happen to them. Not to my family, not to me, but it can. So it's really important to vaccinate yourself and your children. Pediatrician Dr. Thomas Schrupp stated, "We live in an era where there is a tremendous amount of information available, and much of it is inaccurate. The reality is everything we do has some type of risk. Vaccines have risk, but what we have to do is compare them to the risk of the disease itself. The summer is filled with plenty of outdoor activities, barbecues, cookouts, things of that nature. Your child going outside to ride their bike, skating. My son has a scooter, and I promise you, every 5 minutes he falls and scrapes something. He always comes in the house. He needs a band aid every 2 minutes. And I'm sure if your child's like my child, you go through the same thing. A lot of people are not aware that there's a bacteria that causes tetanus that lives in our soil. The same soil that we have in your backyard, my backyard, everyone's backyard. And it can easily enter the skin through open cuts and wounds. So when your child falls down and scrapes their knee and they go and play in the grass or in the dirt, that soil can enter their cut and can cause them to have tetanus. Tetanus is preventable through a vaccination called DTaP, and it protects from diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, which is very important. So please vaccinate your child and let them get the DTaP vaccine. One of the most contagious viruses is measles, and it's easily spread when infected people breathe, cough, or sneeze. Unvaccinated people can contract measles as fast as 2 hours after the infected person leaves the room. So it's really important for children to receive their MMR vaccination, which covers measles, mumps, and rubella. According to the CDC, thanks to polio vaccine, dedicated healthcare providers, and the parents who vaccinate on schedule, polio has been eliminated in this country for over 30 years now. Rotavirus is a serious virus that causes severe diarrhea and vomiting. It's mostly contracted by babies and younger children. According to the CDC, rotavirus is the most common cause of wintertime diarrhea and vomiting. Its symptoms are low-grade fever followed by 3 to 8 days of severe vomiting and diarrhea. It's transferred by fecal-oral contact and can live on hard surfaces for days. So it's preventable by giving your child the Rotarix vaccination, which protects your child from contracting rotavirus. More and more parents have been skipping or delaying vaccinations for their children, and it's a trend that has contributed to recent outbreaks of measles, mumps, and whooping cough. Most of the anxiety about vaccines is based on myths and misinformation. Skipping and delaying vaccines not only hurts your child, but also jeopardizes the lives of the other children that your child comes in contact with. Sorry. It's our responsibility to vaccinate our children on schedule. It's not fair to jeopardize others because we don't believe in it. Prevention is just a mile away at your local pediatrician's office. I'm sure you take your child to get their regular physicals and checkups. Just follow what the doctors recommend and vaccinate your children so you can protect them and protect the others that they're around. Please do the right thing. Thank you.